Today we're going to be changing some burned out light bulbs here in the living room. Several weeks ago I filmed a video of replacing a burned out light bulb in the stairwell, and it got thousands and thousands of views, which is why I always say just film everything, because you never know what people are going to watch. So we'll see if that was a one-off mystery algorithm poll or if people actually just like to watch videos of light bulb replacements. So we have two bulbs burned out over here, and then I need two more bulbs because this one, I couldn't find the splitter for it at the time, so I didn't put it back. But if I can find the splitter in the box, we'll put this back, and we'll need an additional two bulbs. So I have one box left and it doesn't feel like it's full. No, it's not full. Not good. I might not have enough bulbs to do this. Okay, so it has one bulb left. Right. Well, that's it. That's the end of my stock. I have no more of these left. I hope there's a couple miscellaneous ones in here. There is this one, but I don't know if this one works. These are par 20. They're 39 watt halogens, which is supposed to be an incandescent equivalence to 50. And I just find that these bulbs don't last very long, which is annoying because they're not cheap. Oh, here's the splitter. Not that it does any good because we don't have the bulbs for it. But I'm just curious if anybody else uses these bulbs. Do you find that they don't last very long? Because it seems like I change the bulbs in here more than anywhere else in the house, and these lights probably run the least out of all of the lights in the house. And I remember that at the old location it kind of being the same way. I had used these bulbs in some portable cans like I have in the kitchen, and I found then that they seem to burn out a lot as well. Alright, here's one more. And it was a totally different use case, because at the old location they would run long hours at full brightness, whereas here they tend to run shorter cycles throughout the day, and then if I do run them for an extended period of time, they're usually dimmed down very low. So two totally different use cases, and it's the same experience. So I think that the bulbs just, for whatever reason, don't handle a lot of hours well. I think the next batch I try to buy, which is going to cost a fortune because these are off the market at this point. The next ones I buy, I'll just get regular incandescent 50 watts floodlights. Hopefully I can still get those. I saw some comments in the last video stating that the incandescent bulb ban has been revoked, and I believe that it has been proposed to cancel it out, and I hope that that goes through. But it's not that simple. It's a two-part problem, because just because the bulbs become allowed to be manufactured again, they're not just going to, poof out of thin air into all the stores. Someone's got to make them. Now, it's only been a year since production stopped, so it's not that long, but I don't know how many companies are really going to go back and start making incandescent bulbs again. I hope that we'll be able to find some. This is a really cool light bulb. I hope that we'll be able to find some, but I just don't know how many and how quickly. There's another splitter. We'll use that one since it's not running away. Alright, well, I've been able to find 4. And I think that has drained the supply completely. So I'm going to replace the lights in here. It's been a several month long debacle to try to do this, but my hope is that I can end up with fixtures that will allow me to put in A19s. And it still won't really be a great solution because the reflector bulbs throw a lot more light out of a can than an A19 would. But the A19s exist, so that would at least give me some time to figure out how to source these bulbs. Alright, well, let's see what we can do with that. So we'll set this up here. These fixtures are bizarre to me. I don't know. I feel like something's missing. Was the original intention really just to stick this in like that? I don't know. I suppose. These are fine from a functionality standpoint. The brightness is acceptable and so forth, but they don't look very nice to me. So I want to replace them with different ones, but having a hard time sourcing the replacements. This one's a Philips. I find that the Philips ones don't last either. That's why I started buying these off-brand ones. Vinico, Echo Halogen. What the heck kind of nonsense that is. Philips Tar 20 Flood. I says, you know, why pay through the nose for a name brand if it doesn't last any longer than the flaky brand? And speaking of flaky brands, I recently got this ladder, which I wanted just for quick tasks like changing a light bulb in here or getting something out of the attic, because bringing up the other one is a bit of a production, especially if it's raining or the ground is wet. And that ladder has rubber feet and it makes marks on the carpet, so I got to put something down. So this is much more practical if I just need to do something basic. I wouldn't use this to carry heavy stuff in and out of the attic or anything like that, but to change a bulb or to grab a roll of toilet paper or something simple out of the attic, I think this is perfect. I was very skeptical of this because it sells on Amazon and it comes under like 50 million different brands no one's ever heard of, and it's made in China, and it just has nothing going for it that would indicate it's very good quality. But I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with it. A lot sturdier than I would have expected. Alright, so we'll install this and we'll see if these bulbs work. I just talked about this ladder being sturdy and watch it break and I go flying on video and it makes a complete fool out of me. Now that would certainly get thousands of views. Huh. Well, we got a good one here. We got 2 working bulbs. I'm kind of surprised by that, actually. I did not think those were going to be good. I'm going to move this one over a little bit. I guess that's as far as it wants to go. That's fine. Alright, much brighter. Okay, now let's go over to these other 2 and see what we got. Hopefully at least one of those is good. The one that was in the bucket is probably good. The other one I just found floating around downstairs. That one probably is not good. This is such a time saver compared to getting the other ladder out just to do something like this. It's well worth whatever it cost, I don't remember. It wasn't super cheap, but it wasn't really that expensive either. So this is the Vinaco Eco Halogen that I found downstairs. Let's see if this one works. I don't think it's going to work. Huh, it works. Well, this one I expect to work, so I think we'll be able to replace all the bulbs in here. Oh, it just flicked on for a second. The filament probably yeah, it's just re-welding or shorting out against itself real quick. Well, this is the last... Oh no! Okay. This is the last time that I'll be able to replace all the lights in the living room. At least with these bulbs, unless they come back on the market, which I hope they do. Because I've tried countless DEO alternatives and none of them have been satisfactory. Really is pretty satisfactory brightness, considering the size of this room. It's only was that 16 light bulbs. So what I'll do is when I get individual cans, we'll have to well, I'd like to have 4 per section with a total of 16. So as long as I can source more of these bulbs, or ones that are equivalent in terms of the way the light shines, the brightness should not change. And with the cans, actually it should be better because I'll be able to angle it out more and spread the light around better. Alright, so that was successful. I'm surprised because once I realized that box was empty, I thought we were gonna be out of luck on this one, but we got it. So I gotta get more of these bulbs. One of these boxes is like 25 bucks at this point, and it's only gonna get worse as the remaining stock sells off. The price is just gonna go up. But who knows? Hopefully these bulbs and other incandescent bulbs come back on the market soon. I guess I'll go ahead and collapse the ladder on video. Yeah, surprisingly, I actually really like this. And this very compact, I can just slip it right in the kitchen closet, and it's always ready to go if I gotta do something simple like this. In the evening, I like to put it down real low like this, and it just looks great with the light on the fan. A beautiful, warm, inviting glow. And this is something you simply cannot achieve with DEL. I will say that some of the DEL bulbs, I believe it's called the Warm Glow from Philips in particular, has gotten pretty close to replicating this. But when you get down this low, I mean, this is probably like 5 to 10% operation, it just doesn't quite match it in color. There's nothing like this incandescent glow